So that's enough of talking about disableism as we start the stream. Everything is fixed. We're all working. We're almost all here. And I don't care if you remember what happened last time, because I'm starting it this time.
In my empire.
I don't know where that came from.
I don't remember what happened.
Perfectly timed. Well, that's the important part. Andres, you don't remember what happened to you, and this is where we're starting, by the way. You have just woken up outside Bryn Shander. You wake up in a snowdrift, basically. Push off the snow and kind of glance around, and these guards come charging over to you. And at first they look like they're about to attack you, but then they seem to realise who you are, and they're like, "Oh, sir, come with us. The rest of the group's already at the meeting. Come on." And they like beckon you up and start, before you can even say anything, start guiding you through Bryn Shander itself. This biggish city, and they take you straight to the centre and to the town hall. And whilst you're still kind of like trying to collect your thoughts and like remember what happened last time, you'll push through the doors and see the majority of the rest of the party. There's Arya, the Dragonborn paladin / sorcerer. There's Ophelia, the crazy. I was going to say Asimar then. What are they called? Ganassi. Ganassi. There's Shan, you thought human, but she seems to be a bit more divine than that. Divine sorcerer. There's Garzula. She's probably just propped up against a pillar at the back at the moment. Half-orc ranger. But then there's Goop Man. I don't think you remember Goop Man. Hassak seems to be missing. And so does Grimleg. So Grimleg, your goblin rogue companion, who's always such a good boy and would never break any of the rules. And then Hassak, who is the epitome of rules as well, with his little furry friend Meep.
I don't trust myself being alone with him. Rather, I don't trust him being alone with me.
Comes a voice deep up from underground in stone. But yeah,
Am I not horribly frostbitten?
No, that's the weird part. Like, you're blue as per usual because you're a big tall blue man. But weirdly enough, you don't seem to be feeling the cold too much at all. You don't feel like you've just woken up from being inside a
snowdrift. He's turned blue from the cold.
But I don't know. I would assume Arya is the first one to go over to him and ask if he's okay, because that's usually what Arya's like, but I can't assume anything with this party.
I'm turned evil now.
Oh, wow.
Arya walks up to me and stabs me.
We can't trust him.
Your first mistake was coming back. This is our town.
I'm probably just disoriented as fuck, looking around like, what the fuck?
Oh,
yeah, I'll
question.
probably go
Do we want Tom? Do you want copyright-free music, or did you figure out your?
Oh no, I've
stuff?
sorted out the music now. It's fine.
Oh yeah,
thank you.
I can't hear it though, unless it's just my thing.
I've managed to fix it on my side. Other people might have muted it on their side, so if you go over to the music side, as long as it's okay for the stream, I don't care if you can hear it. I only care if the viewers can hear it.
I always have it muted.
I can hear it.
Did you?
But anyway, yeah.
Through the chat?
Go on, Arya.
Like, what happened? Is there seems to be a discontinuity in my memories.
Oh.
Strange. I instinctively pull out my little notebook and start writing down notes.
Yeah, sorry,
I think
Ari,
your
were you going to
dexterity
say
not-
something?
Sorry?
Were you going to say something?
No, all I said earlier was that I was going to go and speak to that guy, see if he's okay. That's all I said earlier.
See that guy,
Well,
your old companion, Fidvan.
I'm gonna refresh.
Yes.
I believe
Yes.
I am okay. Surprisingly okay, in fact. I do not quite understand.
Where have you been?
That is a very good question.
We got led off. I remember.
Yes, last
Something
memory I
took
have
you.
is... Yes.
Yeah.
Last memory I have is just riding through the snow with you, and something happened. I ended up in the snow. I started getting dragged away. I believe.
Oh.
And
I
Sounds
thought
like-
for sure you were done for.
And how did you
Oh,
end
well.
up
I
back
just
here?
looked at you and started scribbling some more notes.
Hello.
How did I end up here? I do not actually know. I also can't remember how to change my notes, and this is annoying me. Okay, here we go.
I'm sure there is just an edit button. But for
There
the
is, it just changed.
rest of you, it's been like over 3 days since you last saw him. Since everything else has happened in between. At this point, you've also got the potion from that nice little halfling druid to cure Grimleg of his stoneness. But yeah, it's been over 3 days, and Fidvan's just not been around.
Oh, that's
Fidvan
true. I have
went
never
up
seen.
Was Fidvan there at the time that Grimleg was doomed?
Yeah, that was like the last time he was kind of with you guys.
Right. Well, I'll
Yeah.
enlighten him and say, do you know what, though? Some good news. We've found a remedy for Grimleg.
That's nominally good. How long did you say it was?
Remedy?
No, the time that I've been missing.
3 days.
3 days. That's concerning.
Yeah.
You may not remember, but you have met me before. I was in a different form then, however.
Yes, I do believe you feature in my notes here. It says ooze hybrid mage question mark. I don't seem to have had many thoughts of you at the time.
Yes, I was a simulacrum, but then I came, thanks to Gazula over there, I became a real living being.
Played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh no, don't make me do it! I'll do it!
So
I'll change my whole character!
you you got any organs? What are you made of?
He pulls open his robes, and it's just
Oh god.
transparent black goo.
Transparent black goo.
It's his robes.
What you see is perhaps a facsimile of a living creature. However, I am truly a living organism.
Yes, I
I
would
am-
like to point out that when he opens his robes, he is not anatomically correct. He is like a Ken doll. It's just smooth.
Hmm.
So,
Even even these robes are merely goo masquerading as fabric.
oh shit, the owlbear's different.
Oh,
Ooh.
I don't like that
Dude,
owlbear.
So
Jumps out.
you've got shapeshifting powers in that case. Are you able to alter your appearance much from this black goo?
naturally. And I will turn into a goop. I just collapse into a little goo, and then I
Yeah.
sort of flicker different colors.
As Pete pointed out as well, the outfit he's wearing turns into the goo as well. So it's almost like he turns into like one big mercury blob. You know how mercury just kind of like sticks together? It's like completely
Yeah.
smooth. It's like that, but black. And the clothing is like part of it.
Ooh, the
Ah.
music works if you refresh.
There we go.
Would you Would you be opposed to a dissection when the time comes?
By the time you mean my death?
Yes. Assuming such a thing is possible.
Dude's been
I
missing
assure
for
you-
3 days, and his most important bit is to dissect a goop.
My literal flaw is that I prefer to start to take notes on monsters and save my life.
I perhaps have this that you can study in the meantime, but I assure you I don't mean to die anytime soon. I hand you over my familiar, which is
Holy shit.
or basically I hand you my arm and it detaches from my body, and then my arm regrows
Did we have...
and my arm morphs into where is it? Be under creatures? Where'd it go? I don't have creatures.
Did I have any creatures? We had it those, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
We had Garzula.
I don't think she's a creature any longer. I think I fixed her.
I mean,
No,
a
she's
peeps.
a peep now.
I'm a peep.
Yeah.
She's a
I can't
peep
see
now.
anything else other than peeps.
It's peeps.
The fact that
Same.
the people can see peeps isn't.
Yeah, I can see things in peep. You may have to move my familiar into the peeps zone.
I'm actually trying to locate it within all the creatures. It seems to have vanished. We'll figure that out in a second. The owlbear is there with you, and now obviously Grimleg's just Grimleg.
Zahn.
Yeah, has just dropped a little bit of goop into Fidvan's hands, and it's kind of like doing a little wiggle from side to side.
It sort of coalesces in your head.
This is so strange.
And then I'm gonna look through my familiar's eyes, and just for the sake of creepiness, I'll just be like, my face will appear in the goop that you're holding. And I'll just be like, yes, it is an extension of me. You may have a look at it.
Fucking flubber.
And,
This it seems similar to cytoplasm. However, I do not believe cytoplasm would have all of these capabilities. You are a remarkable creature.
you may thank the magic of the old civilization.
Oh, I will curse magic for its doing nonsense that it should not work.
Oh, there is reason and rhyme.
Well,
But uncovering its secrets was my life's work.
I understand that actually. So, speaking of secrets and uncovering them, did any of you see me in the last 3 days, like at all? Have you heard of any tall blue men doing stuff?
No. I would have
'Cause
come got
think-
you.
Oh well, thank you.
Taken away by like a giant bird?
That's the last thing you remember is that freaky sort of body that the Frostmaiden herself takes on. That giant owl with sort of ram's horns coming out of it. She'd mocked you. She'd sent some cold light zombies after you. Sarnar had to sacrifice himself and blew up to destroy them. And in all that confusion, that's when Fidvan was abducted by Oral herself.
I cannot seem to remember much of anything at all.
Our undead elf friend, he died.
Oh,
He re-died.
Actually, was
did
this
he now?
the first time he died? I don't know. It's kind of confusing. He was a mummy. His soul was bound to his body. So this time he did die? Who knows? He's gone.
I'd like to do something that might be seen as mean,
Okay.
but I would like to cast Zone of Truth and ask Fidvan if they're the real Fidvan.
I think that is very fair.
Also, if you're not willing, actually everybody in this room would know that it's been cast. That's it, right? And you have to pass the wisdom save. Was it a wisdom
Did I
save?
accidentally send my notes? I did send my notes 3 times.
You did. I also love the fact that you spelled chwingers that way.
I don't know how else you would spell chwingas.
CHWINGA.
CHWIN. Yeah, that's how you spell chwinga.
You,
wait.
You spelt it with a hard R.
That's the only way to say it.
Now that's just racist.
Well, maybe you should be less British about how you say it.
British you in a minute.
Wow, we're gonna empire you. Just in general.
Wait, do I have... Oh, I can't remember what my character had. It's been so long. Did I have something for magical saving throws?
Oh.
Advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Yes.
Ooh.
It's actually a charisma save, this one, so sorry. I got it wrong.
A charisma save?
Yeah.
Well, I still don't save.
Can
Ouch.
I use the roll I got? Because it would be even better.
Yeah, so what did you get? You got 13.
It would be a 20 total.
Okay, 20 total for you. Is everybody else okay with having to just tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Oh.
Yeah, Garzula is fine with that.
Although strictly you can
Lie
speak
and it's
around the spell. You can speak around it. You don't have to say the whole truth. You can say the part truth, etc. Yeah, you guys know.
So
I did not know this.
Sean casts the spell, and then you're just instantly like, well, actually, and Sean, you would know that Dazan's the only one that has willingly resisted this. Fidvan, on the other hand, has he tried to resist but failed.
I did indeed. As for your question, I believe I am the real one.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
Let's simplify that answer just a little bit. Yes or no? Are you the real Fidvan?
Yes. As far as I know, I'm unsure as to...
No. Just a single word. Are you the real Fidvan? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, great.
We
Where
would have
have
to
you
get
been
into
this whole
very
time?
philosophical. I don't know. We would have to get into a very philosophical discussion as to whether or not I can assert that with confidence. But
Can I roll
I am-
perception to see if there's anything like that I think is distinct? Maybe there's something off with Fidvan's face.
If you-
Like he might not know he isn't the real Fidvan, you see, but maybe
this is
like
very true.
maybe whoever like cloned him, there's been like a slight mishap, like a freckle or a beauty spot. Just
I
not
love how
quite
you said
right
it as
place.
well. You said whoever cloned him, like you are certain he's been cloned. Yes.
Biden.
If you want to do a physical check to see if there's anything different about this Fidvan,
Yeah.
sure. Do perception. If anybody wants to try and do an insight check to see if you kind of get the feeling that something's off, do an insight check. You're getting daddy
Can I have a
pleased.
daddy please as well?
Oh, daddy, please. Okay, so it's a D4.
Wow.
And if anyone's doing an insight on top of,
How do I roll D4
Zone of
again on
truth.
this? Is it forward slash?
can I have a daddy please
Yes.
as well?
/R, then a space, 1d4.
Okay. There you go.
Son,
Plus
son,
two.
what's fun?
I'm not seeing
23.
shit.
Did you get your shit?
Ophelia, you might have stood too close to the fire and you've got some smoke in your eyes, so you're like,
What's the roll?
You could either, like Garzula's doing a perception check to see if there's anything different about Fidvan physically, or you can do an insight check to see if there's anything kind of off about his demeanor, personality, that kind of stuff. So far, Azula.
What?
What?
Emily privately rolled some dice.
I've never seen it do that before. I was like, why is it covered in question marks?
You can privately roll it.
You summoned it.
She just doesn't feel like sharing her results.
For some reason.
Sorry.
Yeah, for some reason it was
Why did I do
private.
it privately. I didn't mean to do it privately. I had to unprivate it.
That's funny.
I think.
How do I unprivate it?
Is there an option at the top of the sheet?
At the bottom of the chat, there's like 4 little icons.
Oh, yes, there you go.
Oh.
Click the first icon.
The first one.
Yeah.
Roll. Ah,
Well,
okay.
you can. Yeah, just roll it again.
Well, it was a 17 anyway, if I remember right.
Okay, we'll go with 17, and that was that insight.
17 on insight, yeah.
Okay, I'll start with Garzula because she went first and asked about this. You give him you give him the full kind of like
Oh, yeah.
up and down and like glance around him and everything. This is the exact same Fidvan that you left those few days ago. There doesn't seem to be anything off about him whatsoever. He's got all his equipment. His oddly featureless face doesn't seem any different at all. If this is a clone, then it's the perfect clone and might even have his original stuff. And I'm not going to confirm whether it is a clone or not.
I'm just gonna believe that it's Fidvan, I think, at this point. Yeah. Even if
Completely
it's a
up to you.
clone. Because clearly the clone wouldn't know anyway.
No.
So,
I concur.
Physically, it looks identical. So that's your choice. You're either dealing
we're
with...
now in it. How do you feel about
I'm oddly okay with it.
that?
I'm just trying not to give anything away. And then Arya, since you were the other one that was kind of like trying to suss out anything off about his personality. As far as you're concerned with Fidvan, and you've known him for a little while now, doesn't seem any different. He seems very confused, which is odd, because usually he's the font of knowledge, he's confident with everything. There seems to be a lot of confusion, but you can surmise that that is just the fact that he seems to be missing 3 days, and you get the impression that he has no idea what's happened in between then and now.
Okay, well, I've kind of known that. I'll just put my hand on his shoulder and I'll say, I can't just fill him in on the basics of what's going on, but I will tell him and everyone else I think the priority should be to go and save Grimmalag at this point.
I
We
suppose
have
that
the remedy. We were told. Am I right in thinking, Tom? That sorry, excuse my voice. I've got an awful cold. I sound horrendous. Am I right in thinking, Tom, that the druid woman, said that the potion wouldn't last very long? Did you say that?
No. The potion's fine. It'll last for a decent amount of time.
Right.
It was just the fact that it would take a while to make it. So that might be where you're misremembering. But yeah, the potion's fine. You can leave Grimleg there for 20 years and it won't make any difference, really. He'll just wake up as if nothing's happened anyway, as far as you know from the spell.
I think I've always been quite keen to just revive him anyway, so I think that'd be my agenda.
Well,
I do believe we were here for some sort of meeting.
yeah, and I think that's the best segue. Well, yeah, you don't remember, but everybody else does. The best segue we'll have the doors of the town hall open up at the top of the steps, and you're guided through, probably by Arya's uncle, Trovus, into the main area. I was just trying to find the map for this place, but I can't seem to locate it now for some reason. But yeah, Trovus opens the door, and probably the most sober you've ever seen this guy just goes,
"Come then, niece. They're waiting for you inside. Well, most people anyway. This is as many speakers as I've seen together in one room for a long time."
He beckons you through.
in.
Yeah, yes. Hello.
I would like to, whilst we're in here, or before we go in here, I'm going to use my shape-shifting powers to turn into a vague version of myself as a human.
I'd assume you would have done that kind of beforehand. Like, as soon as the doors open, you might have just, like, quickly shifted. Does the hat come back?
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. The hat just kind of, like, grows out the top.
Out of my head, yeah.
Looks like I completely lost the map for this bit, but it's not important. You were just going to be sat down, and essentially, you're in a room that's kind of got that amphitheater kind of style to it, but there's only one layer, and that one layer kind of like arches round with 10 seats. Not mega fancy seats, but they're noble enough in their etchings and everything like that. And on the top of each seat is that specific town's crest. So, like for Bryn Shander, I believe it's an oak. What's that? No, that was something else. We do. Care Conigs is a fish, a white fish on a blue background. Dugan's Hole is 2 fish underwater, and then there's a big rock. But yeah, these are essentially what you see as you look around at each one. Most seats are taken at this point, and you recognise some of the faces because you've met some of the speakers before. Like, I think you briefly met Duvessa Shane, who is Bryn Shander's speaker, a human. She's probably the most knightly looking of the bunch. She's got like a big furry cloak. Kind of imagine a female version of Ned Stark from the first series of Game of Thrones, and that's pretty much her. Travis is there, the dragonborn uncle of Arya, the Care Conig. One of the other ones you have met was Nimsy Huddle, who is the halfling speaker for Lonely Woods. And in actual fact, she'll march forwards. She's probably down on the floor at this point, and she goes, I'm sorry, like last time we spoke and you helped us out, I said we would give you a deed for some land, but I never had a chance to actually give you the deed. So here it is, the old pub deed. There's no furnishings, but I'm sure you can do that. And she, I guess, hands it to Arya, because Arya's the most confident looking out of everybody and at the front.
Fair enough.
But yeah, essentially, and you might want to write this down so you don't forget it. You've got a deed for a pub at Lonelywood, and it's got the Lonelywood stamp on it, which I believe is actually the oak leaf I was just thinking about.
Nice.
I'll try and persuade her to at least throw some furniture in.
What are you going to say to her to try and get her to do that?
Oh. Firstly, thank you so much. But a pub without any furniture's no good to us, to be honest. Could you at least throw in maybe some beds and a table and a couple chairs?
Sure. Do you mean the persuasion check? By the way, I'm wrong again about this symbol. It's literally green with 2 white little needle things. And the deed says for the ownership of the Ramshackle. That's the name of the pub. I assume that was supposed to be guidance. But yeah, she kind of glances around all of you and almost a little embarrassed. No, 21. Yeah, almost embarrassedly goes, "Oh yeah, of course. I'll go around and see if we can rustle up any tables, chairs, stuff like that. I'm sure we'll have a few spare cots, but I can't guarantee it's going to be anything comfortable right now. We don't have an awful lot.
We don't need anything fancy, just the basics.
Okay, well, we've got plenty of trees. That's kind of at import or at export, sorry, at Lonelywood. So we can make you some tables and stuff. Might take a while, but sure, I'll do that for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And she toddles on back up the steps and clambers up into the chair. Some of the ones that you've... Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, I'm just sitting there, like, looking at everyone very confused, kind of like a toddler that doesn't fully understand words yet. So I'm just like, huh? That's it.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, you are a little confused. You recognize some of them because you have met them before, but yeah, that was...
Yeah, I didn't know we owned a pub now.
That was from ages ago, but yeah, that was the reward for Lonelywood's little mission of getting rid of the spectre in the woods. One you wouldn't recognise. Yes, it's ages ago. It was a long time ago, but it worked. One of the ones you don't recognise, because I don't think you've ever met him before, is Orus Matthew. Yes, that's Matthew with an S. He's a half-orc for Tourmaline. I don't think you met him. I think you only spoke to the owners of the mine there. The one that you ended up setting up a bunch of kobolds for helping out. Mine, the place. One of them who has the same expression as it's M-A, then the S, then T-H-W. Matthew. Butchering it. But yeah, there's
Say Matthew.
Say Matthew, but lisp it a little bit.
Matthew.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, half orc for Tourmaline, and then one that looks just like Fidvan, looks really like out of their depths and really confused, is sitting under the Goodmead one, which has got a tankard on its symbol. A human woman who looks nice enough, but kind of just looks like any kind of common person would, with simple clothing and stuff. And she's kind of like just glancing around at everybody else, like waiting. Which ones? I think you met East Haven's one either. Who again is another human male. Looks a bit scruffy actually. The one that you notice is definitely empty is Caer Dinival's, which you have met the speaker for, but know that he's actually locked up at the moment by a cult of tieflings. They're just hanging out there. Targos's, you've never met him before. He's a very suave-looking guy with like a little chin strap beard. Just kind of like glancing over at everybody. He kind of like, his eyes are just like flicking between each one of you, kind of taking you in. As everybody's settling down and it looks like they're about to speak, another figure comes through the door, and this one you do recognise is a very smart-looking tiefling, Kadroth, who's the leader of the cult I just mentioned. He comes in and he goes, my apologies. I have come as Cranach Seaver's replacement. He's still very unwell, and he has sent me to speak on his behalf, if that is okay with your lords and ladies. And he kind of gives like a overly dramatic bow. And Duvessa Shane, who's the leader of Bryn Shander, just kind of waves a hand and points to his seat. And then your uncle, Arya, glances around and he goes,
Well, this truly is a sight to be seen. All speakers for the 10 towns in one place. Haven't seen this in before I was even a speaker myself. Looks like you've gathered quite the interest there, my young niece. And he looks at you, Arya, giving you a little nod.
Yeah, I'll look at him and say, are you sober for once, Uncle?
Oh yes,
Wow.
Damn.
it hurts.
He says this with all earnesty as well. Like, everybody else in the room doesn't even bat an eye. They're all like, yeah, this guy's just constantly drunk. So someone saying this out loud is like just common, like expected.
He goes,
I think I meant to say it in my head, but it kind of came out because I was shocked.
I guess he does laugh and he just goes, yes, as much as it hurts me to not have the bottle, it's I guess I need a clear head for this meeting. It's very important, and especially for you, my young niece, you're given the highest honor with everybody here.
And that's again when the Duvessishane, whose seat directly in the middle for Bryn Shanda, kind of like waves a hand of like silence and goes, yes, it is an incredible honor. As you say, and we've not had this many people here in one place, but for the heroes of the 10 towns, going around and solving so many of our issues and doing it for not much of a sum, I guess, apart from what appears to be a ramshackled, rundown inn. And she glances at the halfling, who kind of blushes. She goes, yes, so we have a quest for you that we will gladly pay you for, and even offer you some of our own help. But first, we want to hear it from your mouths. Why are you doing these things for all of us?
We just wish to do what is best for our families and for the people of Icewind.
For you, that is understandable, and Miss Rutherford too. It's also an honor to have you at the table. But the rest, I have no idea who most of you are, and I've heard that most of you are outsiders. What?
That would be correct.
She looks you up and down, Fidvan. It's like, I don't even know what you are. Please explain.
Well, would you like me to start with what I am or with why I'm doing what I'm doing?
Well, I guess I was asking both, so your choice.
Well, I suppose the more logical order is to say what I am first. Where I come from, very, very far away, my people are called Vidalcan. We are very much not used to this kind of weather. I come from a more tropical area, and I actually quite fancy living underwater when it's not deadly, like in this place. As for why, well, actually, sorry, were you going to say something?
No, carry on. I was just going to say there's not a lot of underwater for you to live in here. It's mostly frozen and deadly.
Yes, it's taken some getting used to. As for why I'm doing what I'm doing, well, I didn't come here willingly. I was taken here against my will, and I very much plan to find out, well, by who and how to go back. In the meantime, this nice group of people have deemed me a useful companion, and this is useful experience. It's really a matter of convenience, I suppose.
Indeed. Well, that is interesting. So you don't even come from this world? There's other worlds?
Well, I was attempting not to say that.
I mean, you basically said
I
it in that you don't come from here and you live deep underwater doing these things. So,
Well, that could have been very far away. Anyways,
mayhaps.
I do believe that to be the case, though I am also a little taken aback by the idea. Things do seem to work very differently where I'm from. Magic, for instance, is much more limited than what I've seen here.
I see. Very interesting.
You live in a strange and equally fascinating and infuriating place to me.
They're kind of like leans down. He's the speaker for Targos, this human, and he goes, "Aye, indeed, you are an interesting one. Anything we should be concerned about with this whole you were brought here without your own will?"
That is actually a very good question. I'm not sure if they should. I guess they should be concerned.
Are you saying that?
He just sort of starts looking in different directions, like he's just deep in thought, like, does that qualify as concerning? Should I tell them? I guess there's no downside to telling. He just takes a few seconds to like think about it and goes, well, I believe it certainly wouldn't do you any harm to be aware. I believe the beings who brought me here were illithids. I think their common name is mind flayers.
There's gasps from a couple of the speakers. He does a spin
as
on
far
the
as
spot.
I can tell. He does a spin on the spot. As far as I can tell, they are. Where the fuck are we on the map? Are they very far from here?
Yes, it would be a decent while away. It was much further down, kind of like to the southeast of Brinchanda.
To the southeast. Okay. I believe they are quite a ways away. At least last time I saw them. To the southeast. From my understanding, they did not come here willingly. So I don't expect you. As in, it was an accident. They might have crashed here. I don't expect you to be threatened by them actively, but who knows what they might plan or what they might resort to eventually.
Oh, sorry.
Unforgivable.
Let's use voice from the sky.
The whole place shakes. He kind of like leans back, starts like kind of like doing the beard thinking pose. The little halfling lady looks really freaked out, and she's like, "No, not more trouble of mind flayers. I've heard the stories, but I'd rather not see one. Well, if I know we're going to ask you for another job anyway, but if you wouldn't mind handling them too, if you're down there at some point, please."
I very much intend to.
Thank you.
Just been getting my bearings and trying to get back into shape. Turns out getting kidnapped and thrown around can do a number on you.
If Grolls are to be believed, mind flayers can be a particularly persnickety problem if they're allowed to take hold. We would gladly deal with them promptly.
Travis kind of like sits up in his chair and he's like,
Yes, I fought many of them in my adventuring days. Chopped off a few squid heads. Never seen them in the cold though. I'm sure all of this will be easy to handle for my amazing and ultimately perfectly strong niece. I'm not trying to up her whatsoever to possibly get more of a reward.
Duvessa again kind of like shakes her hand and has that kind of like look on her face, like he does this every fucking time that we have to have these sessions. She's trying to keep her cool, but she just kind of waves her hand and goes, yes, well, we can't offer more of a reward for that as we've already got something in place. But yes, if you go down there, let us know what you find. If you need some support, we could certainly look to giving you that. But next, I'd like to question this fine young lady, and she points at Sean. You certainly don't seem to be from these kind of parts, though you do seem to be quite at home in the cold. What's your story?
Oh, my name's Sean. I came here looking for my dad. I found my dad, killed some people. Now I'm a murderer. Yeah, just trying to deal with all of that, really.
So what? Sorry, can you go further into the whole murder part?
Oh no, it's fine. There were people that want to be friends.
So what? I don't know if you should be admitting this in front of the speakers of the 10 towns. Is there anything we should be concerned about in that front?
Well, do any of you not want to be my friend?
Kill you.
Well,
she recently had an encounter in which she temporarily lost her goblin friend. You may be aware there is a tame goblin with the party at most times.
Yes, indeed. I was hoping he would be here as well. But I guess if this issue's happened, then we'll get to that in a second when I state.
You were stuck between a rock and a hard place.
What was the creature that did it? Was it It's not
Basilisk.
basilisk. It was a basilisk.
It was a basilisk.
He had an unfortunate
Yes.
run-in with a basilisk and is temporarily out of action.
Indeed. Okay, well, at least that's sorted. Yes, please.
If it makes you feel better, my dad's a god, so I can't.
There's different reactions from the entire group of speakers. Like Duvessa's looking at you very skeptically. The little halfling Nimsy Huddle is like, she looks astounded. She's like, I've never met somebody that's the daughter of a god before. That's really fantastic. And then you have, I guess, what's his name, Neth, who's still kind of like scratching his beard. His eyes narrow at you, and you kind of see there's like a glint there of interest. Provis is just kind of nodding to himself as if this is normal. The speaker from Goodmead looks even more out of place now. She's like kind of glancing at the others, trying to gauge their reactions, and seeing that it's so mixed is like, I don't know what to do. I'm new to this.
Are there any that are looking? They don't believe me.
Probably Duvess is the biggest one that looks skeptical. Horus Matthew, the half-orc from Tourmaline, he's probably also got quite a... Yeah, she's just making this up, kind of like look to his face. And then there's an old guy from Bremen who just looks really grumpy. You're not sure whether he doesn't believe you or he's just kind of maybe constipated.
Cool. I would like to use Radiant Soul.
Okay.
We're like stood in the center of the room, are we?
Yes.
Cool. So I'd like to use Radiant Soul and fly straight over to the one that looks like I'm making it up. Look straight into his eyes. Say, it's not bullshit. And then use a teleportation. Important. First one, I forgot her name. Look into her eyes and say, or is it? And then just go back into the middle of the room. But keeping the radiant soul active.
So there's like a murmur that goes around the room, and like Duvessa kind of like she takes like, well, she would have taken a step back if she was standing, but she looks like taken aback, even go like kind of like reaches down to grab a sword, and then it's like, okay, no. And she's like, oh, well, I guess that proves that. Nice to have you here. Glad to have you on our side. I guess we'll be moving swiftly on. The halfling, by the way, is like she's like doing like little claps and stuff. She's like, oh, that's fantastic. Truly blown away. Yeah, Trovis is still nodding his head as if, yes, this happens all the time, and I'm part of it.
I'm just going to take Piskin out of my cloak and just slowly ruffle his hair.
Oh, and Nimsy probably almost faints with like glee at this point. She's like, oh, she's even got a chewinga. She must be like the chosen or something. This'll be Oral's downfall right here. And Duvessa kind of like holds up her hand again, like, come on, people, calm down. We can't get ahead of ourselves. It's like,
at the mention of Oral, I'd like to snap my head round to whoever said that and use prestidigitation to make my eyes just burst into flames.
Oh, wow, she's truly a sight to behold. The very new looking speaker now looks like she's actually sweating quite profusely, like she's freaked out. Duvessa goes,
I'll have to kill Oral. Where is she?
Well, I don't think you're ready for such a task, but maybe with good enough preparations, and if you help out with other tasks, we'll get to that part. Now,
Sound
the half orc Matthew probably leans forward at this point. He goes, Can we ask the ranger what she's up to now? I'd like to know something of my kin. You don't see many half orcs around here. What do you do? What's your means for being here? Points at Rochelle in real life.
She's probably got the baby owlbear next to her as well.
Yeah,
yes.
The owlbear's probably curled up at your feet.
The owlbear. Yes, because it helps keep me warm. It's purely selfish.
Keeps the feet warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your reason for being here? What do you have to gain?
My reason for being here?
Yeah.
I have nowhere else to be. There you go. No, you were. Well, yeah. Well, I think you were initially hired me, didn't you? I was showing you where to go, and then I just stuck around. Because why not? So yeah.
Turns out it's kind of lucrative to be an adventurer. So yeah.
Yeah, I've stuck around because I can earn quite a bit.
Wow, seems like the most honest of the bunch. This one's not trying to be a hero, just making some coin. Respect that.
And then I can go home, put my feet up, and live happily into my old age.
But yes, you might get banned for life at this point. Okay, well,
You're getting banned.
It is if Sean carries on freaking out that much. So I think we've heard enough now. Going back to Duvessa, and she goes, "Yes, we indeed do have a job for you. That's why we called you here. As I say, we can offer supplies and resources for you." Even
Zan is like raising his hand to speak, and he just lowers it slowly, like, "Oh." In actual fact, the guy from
which one was it? East
I
Haven.
say, surely there's one person here that recognizes Dazan and is like, you be Ash?
Yes, Danith Whalen the whole time has kind of been like giving Dazan the odd like look and being like, I'm sure I recognize this guy. And probably at that point, at the raising of the hand, he goes, Are you related to another wizard? You look almost the spitting image of someone we had to execute.
Ooh. Should I,
Pulls collar. Go.
So I forgot what they executed him over.
You might not have known unless the party told you, because you were. You were just
tell me?
I'm pretty sure we can't even remember if we knew.
Do me a history check, and we'll go off of that whether you know or not.
That's like a 12, right? Yeah.
Is that just him, or can we attempt it?
Yeah, go for it. Anybody that wants to try and remember.
I happen to be very good at remembering things.
Ooh, what check was it? Sorry.
A history check. I think Garzula met you just after this incident as well, so she probably doesn't remember herself. I would say for Dazan, they didn't tell you, but Ophelia and Arya, I don't know whether is Fidvan doing it. Are you remembering?
I am. Oh, I remember everything.
Oh my god!
So you know, and the specific reason to Passak still has this kind of half-burnt hat. They executed him because apparently he led a bunch of adventurers somewhere and killed them.
Oh.
Did you tell me that?
So yeah, they burnt him at the stake for that.
Yeah.
You know what? We asked him that same question. I think he just doppelganger, in all honesty.
Ophelia says out loud.
Yes.
I kind of give a sigh, and I was like, I had hoped to slot back into my old life, but rumors of my death have been greatly exaggerated. Perhaps I shall drop the facade, and I turn into my normal goop form. And then, as I speak, I start popping and slurping again. And I'm
that noise.
and I'm just like, I believe I may have met some of you in passing, but I originally came to this place in an academic capacity. I hoped to learn about the magic present here, but one thing led to another, and I believe I died. However, a vestige of me remained, and then that vestige became a living being. 660! I don't know what that
Are you?
Yeah, so that is the long and the short of it. I believe I am not trying to.
I'm really sorry.
I think the party will find that I have not been leading them. They have been leading me since I was created.
I cannot remember.
Trovus will speak at this point and go,
Well, if he's traveling with my niece, then I'm sure she can speak for him and say that he must be a reformed man of whatever remains he is of that man.
Reform. Well, more for reform, if possible.
You see,
now I merely hope to uncover more knowledge to continue my work from the past academically.
Okay, well, we'll give them a chance.
If it helps the council in any way, while I have not traveled with him much, I don't believe this group would put up with someone murderous at all.
You say that.
Are you glancing at at what's her name when you say this? At Sean when you say this?
I think
I
it's
can't
to-
remember if Sean murdered people like in a bad way.
Sean's
She did
just like
just-
whirling piskin on her hand like a ballerina.
There's enough of us to keep him in check should anything occur.
Devessa looks like she's thinking this over and going back to. Jeez, there's so many names and I'm terrible with names in the first place. Going back to Danath Whalen, he's kind of like looking at the others who seem to kind of be appeased by this, but he looks a little bit miffed and he's like, well, I guess we did burn the real one and Oral was pleased by him, but I think we need to discuss this further. And Devessa nods and goes, yes, I agree. This one requires thoughts, but your services with this party will be greatly considered if you can help us out further as well.
Elia just leans forward and just says, if it turns out that he's still a menace, I can always see to it.
Well, if a Rutherford says that, then I believe it's in safe hands. Thank you, your lady.
Believe me, I do not intend to step out of line. I merely
And I
intend.
don't have to throttle you, that's fine.
I don't think
I'm not
throttling him
sure
will
that
work.
would kill me anyway. Yes. However, I merely wish to learn what I can about the magic of this place. As Fidvan said, it is quite interesting.
Well, for now, you may travel freely with this party. We will have further discussions with East Haven. But I believe the man at fault is dead, so we'll hold the sentence for further action.
That is a very reasonable reasoning. I don't like repeating that word, but you know.
It's a reasonable reasoning.
The council is most wise and gracious.
Well, now I feel like taking that back. No, she doesn't say that. But besides, we do have the world's greatest prison revel's end right here in Icewind Dale. So if things do go wrong, we can always lock you up there.
Jonathan!
Jonathan!
You guys burn him again.
Always
Actually, don't burn him. Let me dissect him.
Anyway, I suppose we should go over what the towns have brought you here for. And as I said before, we can offer you help in this. Travis has told us all that you're currently residing in an old shrine to Lathander, and that you appear to have done it up and are trying to set up certain facilities there. I believe different towns can offer different services and possibly some people for your returned help in defending these realms. And on this specific matter, we would like to enlist you to go scout out and possibly root out a goblin threat in an old abandoned dwarven keep called Karklock. They've become quite a menace recently. It seems from some scouts that they have got a new leader, as an incredibly intelligent for a goblin leader that's directing them to attack certain trade lines and really becoming much more of a menace than they used to be. We want you to go there and stop this menace. As terms of a monetary gain, we'll give you 1,000 gold pieces for solving this issue in whatever way you see fit. But we would require some kind of proof when you return that this is solved. And then after that,
some goblin heads.
yes, goblin heads would be nice, thank you.
Would
if
you like the heads delivered anywhere in particular?
You just come here and put it on the table.
they all kind of like look at Ophelia and they're like, I didn't expect that from a lady, but yeah, she's right.
Well, Ophelia is supposed to have a bit of a reputation, so potentially this is something she's done before.
Yeah, possibly you have done kind of like bounty hunting before, so some of them might be quite like, yeah, that she knows what she's doing. But Yvessa's like, yes, indeed. If you bring them back here, we'll see that as proof, and if you can give us the tale of your battle with this leader, then that would be even better. But yeah, I put it in your hands. Whatever steps must be taken, please, do get rid of this threat. It is a major one against all of the 10 towns, not just for my own Brinchanda, which is easily defendable. I do look out for the smaller towns as well. They do need your help.
We happen to be very familiar with goblins. I'm sure we can take them.
Indeed, that's why I was hoping we could talk to this tame goblin of yours. He might have had some insight on the matter.
He's
somehow
more
doubt it.
like a feral pigeon.
Somewhere down beneath the ground, a fist is shaking just a little bit.
Frozen in place and stone.
Semi-domesticated, but I wouldn't call him tame. So feral pigeon fit.
Indeed. Well, maybe go free him first if you've got the means of that now, and maybe he'll be able to help you in that regards. But yes, that is the exact reasoning for us bringing you here today. As I say, we can offer further help and resources for your setup in the old shrine. But later discussions we'll possibly have with other bigger threats. I'm sure Lady Dahl here will have already told you about the dragon that's around, and of course you know of the Frostmaiden's curse.
I believe we have we seen the dragon? Yes, we have, right? We saw a dragon.
There was an incident with the dragon. I think you nearly lost Arya because of it, because she was going to try and fight it.
Yes, this seems familiar.
But indeed, if you can prove your worth as a travelling group with this task, then yes, we will discuss further transactions and quests for you. What should we put your name down as on our listing?
Oh, not this again.
Have you not decided a name? Oh, muscle mummies and goo.
Well, I feel very much left out.
Blue goo.
It's like
Muscle mummies and blue goo.
Blue nad goo.
Blue dad goo.
Let's not get into that one any further.
That was a legitimate typo, but I don't know.
What about goblin gals?
We don't even have a goblin right now.
Exactly.
I also like
goblin and blue goo.
I like how you're heavily leaning to the female side of things.
They are the muscle binding this group together.
That's true. Every Twinger groomers. Just be careful of the hard R there.
Groomer.
There is no hard R in my Twinger, thank you very much.
Okay, well, we'll put it down as name pending for now, but we'll give you the down payment of 200 gold now, and Duvessa waves a hand, and a servant comes out and plonks a heavy coin purse on the table.
if we make it through the end of this campaign with the name pending, I think that that should come back later sometime. That'd be great.
And so Aurel's relentless curse was ended by the valiant group, name pending.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, would you like any further details or discussions? Me and the rest of the speakers will carry on with some other matters. But you may go if you have no further questions at this point.
I don't believe I have any more questions.
Very good.
Kadroth stands up and gives you a very elegant bow, and he goes, "Yes, I speak for this group and their abilities. They are an incredible bunch, and we at Care Dinnerful will gladly give any resources to help them on their way to greatness."
Can you lay me on a little thick?
the tiefling then kind of like gives you all a bit of a wink and then sits back down. Trovus, not to be outdone, suddenly stands up and he goes, yes, to the group, Arya's incredible army.
Why am I the leader?
You kind of are.
You are the leader, my dear nephew. Anise, sorry. I changed your gender then. I've not had enough alcohol.
I knew he had been drinking.
No, it's because I've not had a drink. That's the problem. But yes, he starts like chanting Arya as you turn around to leave.
I bow low and leave with that. Interesting. I suggest we go and relax at the inn before setting off to our next mission.
Absolutely.
I believe
I
we
love the
came
tavern.
straight here from
I
the
do have a
road.
question for you that I'll leave you to ponder with. You don't have to answer. But if you walked into your house and saw a number of seagulls in your house, how many seagulls would it take to be in your house for you to think that there's something weird going on?
I think that was to
I'm
the
just going to turn around and
speakers.
walk out.
Literally the last thing you see is Duvessa put her head in her hands, and possibly to anybody with very high perception hears, "What have we done?" Although as you're like tailing out and the doors are slowly closing, you hear a kind of thoughtful little halfling voice go, "I think three would be the amount."
Bro, I was on the exact same number. I can see one. Because I do live very close to the ocean. So, like, yeah, one, that happens. Two of them, I don't know, maybe it brought its friend. But three? Three is a strange number.
Yeah, someone's trying to mess with you when there's three.
Yeah.
As we're walking, I'm just like, I would think that something was strange on the first seagull.
I mean, it was strange when I was walking into my house. I don't think any of us own a house.
Well,
oh yeah, Zahn doesn't know about the ice palace. I don't think.
No, he wouldn't. I don't think the group have talked about it.
Yeah.
Well, something weird's happened to the pub, by the way.
Are there three seagulls in it?
No, there's three kobolds, though. For some reason, the background's died, but all of the bits, like the sight lines and stuff, are still there.
Grimleg, you're back.
Holy shit, yeah, it's all grey.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to the background. Yeah, Theatre of the Mind. I don't know what's going on with Foundry at the moment. It's kind of a bit funky. Hassak's not there. This drawing of a child is not there.
Oh yeah.
On an unrelated note, do we know where the leader from Rin Shanda lives?
Yes, please.
I'm pretty sure that you've already been through the town hall, and she actually lives in the town hall itself, like in a bit above it.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Summons 3 seagulls directly into her bedroom.
Yeah.
Like you start at 1 and then the next day 2. Or not even the next day, like a week later you put 2 in there. You give it just enough time that they forget about a seagull randomly being in their house.
If in real life, if we did find a seagull, I would try and raise it as a pet. It would be fantastic. I feel like both me and Grimlag would do this.
Is this the next
Fun
mission
fact,
of the
you
Duck and
can teach
Raven?
a seagull to speak like a parrot.
Holy shit.
They're pretty smart.
I choose not to believe you.
You can choose not to believe me, it doesn't make it less true.
So I'm assuming everybody's going to the pub. Zahn said he was buying everybody drinks, so Arya doesn't even think about it. She's just there.
Someone else said that I was buying drinks first, and then I was like, oh, I suppose.
I imagine it was Ophelia that would have said something like that.
Probably.
Something like what, sorry?
That if you're going to the pub, if Dazan is like, oh, let's go to the tavern, and you're like, well, are you buying?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
I have 4 gold and 9 silver. What is that? Yeah, silver. So I hope they're cheap.
For an ale, it'll cost like a silver at most.
Oh, okay.
Silver for everybody in the group.
Nice.
We
Done.
have 49 ales, is what you're saying.
49 ales.
I'm not that rich. But enjoy it.
Didn't you just say?
49 ales. Wait, no. What are the maths on 4 gold and 9 silver into
Anyway. 49.
Anyway, you go to the inn, and does Zahn go straight up to the counter and buying everybody a drink?
Yep, I'll go do it.
Put down your money, how much can this buy?
Yeah, pretty much. I hand a silver over, and I'm just like, a round of your finest, cheapest ales.
Well, I could do one, but not the other. Which would you prefer, fine or cheap?
The second one. The strongest, cheapest ales you have.
Okay, 5 coppers each. How many we getting?
Damn! A lot.
How many is it?
198.
2, 3, 4, 5? I suppose 5.
6 one
Wait,
tip.
didn't we just get 200 gold?
Yeah, they did give you 200 gold, whoever's got that.
Oh.
So Ophelia,
I like the way
Fidvan, Arya, Garzula, Shan, and Zahn. 6.
6. So 6 times 5 silver.
Be
would
3
be-
silver.
Hear me out, we just get 200 gold pieces worth of drinks.
No.
I mean,
I like the way
The
you think.
cheapest
Okay.
drink.
you could get
I
some
have-
fancier stuff.
Oh no, I've already handed the money
No,
over.
no,
That's
5
fine.
copper piece drink.
The strongest, cheapest ales is fine for
Yeah.
3 silver. I'll take it.
I guess Arya's the first one there. She's like, I spend my entire life in a tavern.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
We bought the drinks yet.
Dazan's just giving the money across. The bartender
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
pouring them, hands them over, and he goes, you celebrating something?
Yes, the beginning of a new life with the party. And we will toast to friendship.
Everybody glugs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody glugs indeed. Although Fidvan is a little bit apprehensive about ale actually, but yeah.
John just drinks.
They're not the tastiest, but if you enjoy ales, they're not too bad.
I don't think Fidvan is very much used to alcohol in general.
Do me a con check.
Oh,
Everybody else is probably fine because they've at least had alcohol before.
that's an 11.
This kind of goes to your head quite quickly. It's weird at first, but as you start to lose your kind of like faculties a bit,
Then it stops being so weird. I know.
yeah. Sean pours one out for Grimleg. The bartender looks kind of annoyed. He's like, "Well, that was a waste of decent ale."
Just putting it on the floor, like.
I mean, I'm used to it. The floor gets really sticky really quickly, but
That wasn't rude. That was a sign of respect for a fallen comrade.
But your mate just bought you that one, so it kind of feels a bit shitty, right? And he looks at Zan.
It is fine. I can
I'm gonna
respect.
look this.
I cannot take the place of your missing comrade.
I'm gonna look this bartender square in the eyes and say, "It's not rude, or the next drink I'll be pouring out will be for you."
He just kind of like stares at you. Give me an intimidation check.
It's gonna go so badly.
I just look around at the party like, is this just what she's like now?
Oh my god.
He just kind of like sort of gives you a little smirk. He goes, "Yeah, right. Go on, go take your seats. If you want another order, just give me a wave." The owlbear is licking up the ale from the floor.
Awesome.
Was there already an owlbear with us when I?
Oh yeah, we actually was there?
Yeah,
We
I
acquired
don't
it.
think so.
Fidvan was there. It's a baby owlbear. It's now taken.
Oh.
It's taken to Garzula quite a bit. Follows her around everywhere.
That does ring a bell. Okay, good. Just making sure. In fact, Fidvan will actually have asked that, like, out loud. And then when everyone says, yes, you were there, she's like, oh, yes, of course.
It's just making you even more suspicious.
People can think what they want to think.
Are you going to take a seat or?
I don't know where the seats are.
They're somewhere in the grey mist.
Cool. Everyone's in a line here, so I assume these are the seats.
At the bar.
I'll move over here. That way you can sit opposite me. No, you're still standing. There you go. The bench is between the two lines.
What? Too long.
Sit down.
The bench is below me.
Sit down now.
There we go. Now my imaginary bench makes sense.
So who has the gold, by the way? It was just put on the table in front of you when you were in the room. So yeah, who took it? Are you splitting it?
Oh, I don't know. Who? Oh, it was given to Arya, I think.
I had the money.
Yeah, I think so. Are you splitting it up?
Sure, yeah.
Arya is the responsible one.
So
This
far.
is true.
Although it says the one who married an elf and had a crazy, powerful half-thing daughter.
That's not necessarily like an irresponsible thing to do.
Yeah, but did she get married first or have the child first?
Marrying into a politically powerful family can have its advantages.
True. Yes, I will share the money.
Why is Ophelia over here?
I don't know. I've not moved.
Sean, as usual, does not take a portion of the money.
Ah,
Oh, why not?
she's never taken a portion of any of the rewards.
This is true. Grimlag would usually keep it safe for her.
Yeah, well, I'll keep Sean's part for now, but if she ever wants it, obviously, of course, you're welcome to it whenever you need.
Oh, I don't need it. Everything works out in the end.
This is how Emily's other character in Candlekeep got really rich.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Arya's a good
So how much
character.
gold is everyone getting?
Do 200 divided by 5?
By 5.
5 then?
So
40.
40 each.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to discuss it? Oh, go on.
Oh yeah, I've increased my money by a significant amount. That's all I'm saying.
I was going to say, do you want to discuss what you want to do next amongst the group?
I think we should.
I
go
would
and
like
get-
to discuss what we did before.
We need to go and get Grimlag.
If we do that first,
Agree.
I'm sure the goblins can wait.
He was useful.
I'd like to think that, he travelled with us for a while. He's become part of the party despite his faults. I'd like to think that, if any of us were in trouble, someone else from the party would come to their aid. So, I think we should go and get him.
This Grimlag might be able to help us make friends with these new goblins.
Exactly.
They said we had to bring back the heads. They didn't have to say the goblins had to be dead.
There we go.
That
is very
sounds
true.
more like the Shan I know.
And if they don't want to be friends, we can bring back all them. Every single one.
I like how she's become bloodthirsty. It's going to be very concerning for Grimlag when he gets back. Say, what happened?
And then Grimleg can be the leader of the dead troop.
Ooh.
Does that imply that he's also dead?
Well, no,
No.
he's a Raven Queen boy, isn't he?
Grimleg always said, like, if he kills enough of a group, he becomes the boss of that group.
That's true. Goblin lore is basically just kill everybody else until you're the leader.
Especially
Yeah,
prevalent amongst bugbears.
Hmm.
Goblins.
I can't say I ever.
Uh,
I can't say I ever
pardon
paid
me.
much attention to his ramblings. You might be correct.
Yeah.
That is in character. I didn't pay much attention to the ramblings.
Now that my purse is heavier, what say you all to a second round?
He doesn't even give you
Oh,
the
God.
choice. He just gets up and goes to the bar.
It has been quite some time since I hung out with companions and drank alcohol.
How does? Do you have a metabolism that would be affected by alcohol?
As far as you've seen, he just sticks the end of the cup into his body, into his face, and then it just drains out. And like bubbles come from the back of his head into the glass to like fill it to replace. And you can sort of see the ale go down his gullet and sort of pool in where his stomach would be.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be the weirdest creature I've ever seen.
It has taken some getting used to myself.
Are you buying the heavier stuff this time now that you've got money, or are you still going cheap?
I guess we could get slightly heavier stuff. What's the price difference?
So probably for like the heaviest ales is probably like 2 silver.
Silver each?
Yeah, for a pint.
That seems doable. So that would be
If you did 6 again, 2 silver,
1 gold.
2 silver.
I'll just I'll just get 5 drinks because I know Sean won't have one. But I'll get Sean a fruit juice.
Fruit juice. It's literally just orange here. It's like the only thing they can get.
Sure. Was that like 1 gold for the drinks and then for the fruit juice?
Probably for the fruit juice, like 2 copper.
Okay.
It almost seems as
I
if the
really need
bartender.
to question.
Oh, go on.
Where do they get the tropical fruit of orange in Icewind Dale?
Oh, they got a good trade, but that's like the only tropical fruit you'll see is orange.
So they usually stock it for curing scurvy.
Yeah, generally. You want to see like the bartender's like, usually we can't give this stuff away, it's so foreign.
Oh,
Just
you heard that. He wants to give it away. He doesn't want to charge for it.
No, I
I'll
said
gladly accept your offer.
normally. But I'll give you an extra large one because I like you. And he winks at Sean.
I bring over all the drinks for you.
I'm gonna wink back. But Sean doesn't know what a friendly wink is, so it's just like overly seductive.
I was going to say you've got like a really deadpan face, so it looks really intimidating.
Oh, is it like that thing where women go like, "How don't men know that this is flirting?" Does like
Wink.
script? Yeah, yeah.
Ah. So yeah, another round gives you a fruit juice, Sean. Is everybody partaking in the ales that Dazan's just brought? He didn't really give you a choice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Since this is the heavier stuff, I'm going to want con saves.
Ooh.
Oh, saves. In that case, I would add a little more. But yeah. I guess that's good enough anyway.
How do we do it as a save?
There should be an option at the top that's the saves.
The left side? Oh, at the top.
Sorry, yeah.
My constitution seems quite adept at dissolving this.
I mean, would you be able to tell if he was drunk anyway?
Don't know. I'm not sure what would happen. He'd probably just be like, "Screw human form. I'm a goop now."
Garzula, maybe she drinks a bit too fast, and it goes straight to her head, and she actually goes unconscious.
Whoa.
Damn.
Who does?
Garzula.
I crash out.
Oh, no.
Crashing it.
Garzula fully passed out after 2 drinks.
I thought she would be able to hold her liquor more adequately.
I am very surprised as well.
Yeah. I'm also very surprised.
Well, I think we're missing one for Ophelia.
Yeah.
Sorry. What?
Con save.
Con save. No, that's an ability check. There it is. 24.
So the rest of you have quite a good time of it. But the question is, now that Garzula's gone unconscious, where are you all going to stay tonight?
Well, here.
Yeah, in the end.
Yeah.
I assume the group has some place to stay. I don't even actually know where we are.
Well, the old temple that you're kind of like using as home base is a few hours away, but it's kind of getting late, so you don't really want to travel in the dark. You could stay at the inn. Yeah, you've all got a nice little buzz on at the moment with the alcohol.
Cool.
Up to you what you want to do next. Have you got any questions that you want to ask each other, especially Fidvan, who's only just come to realization?
Well, you know, I I did say I would like to talk about what we just did, as in what we did before, not what we're gonna do now, and no one really seemed too eager to tell me what we were doing in the last 3 days, or you guys were doing in the last 3 days.
Well, we have been busy trying to find. Well, there's been a few things, but one of the main quests we did was to try and find some sort of cure for Grimleg, and we came across this in the forest, this druidic creature who happened to be an alchemist. She is quite versed in potions and lotions and all sorts, and she told us how to find this remedy. That was quite an interesting tale. What was the cost for it? Can you remember? Did we pay her for it, or was it like?
Oh, you gave a few hundred first, but yeah, the rest of the payment, I believe, was 300 that you had left to pay.
Ah, okay. So it was expensive, but we were running out of options. So, and we managed to use the head of the basilisk that froze Grimleg to make the potion.
Oh, so you've killed it.
The basilisk's head was chopped off, put in my bag. It was used to create the basilisk this remedy potion that needs to revive Grimleg.
I see. So it seems I haven't missed out on too much. Still a little concerning. As for the events of today, we have simply gone to the meeting and then come here, correct? I am not missing anything there.
No.
Okay, good. You can never be too careful. I just could kind of scratch at my the scar in the back of my head.
I'm just going. From what I understand of this place's lore, it is quite unusual for the deity of Icewind Dale to leave someone alive, much less return them after capturing them.
If I notice Fidvan scratching the back of his head, I'd like to have a look, please.
I don't think this is a secret, but yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty plain to see. He has a very ugly scar on the back of his head.
Has it always been there?
Yeah, I think it came up at some point.
Okay.
Like I did tell you about it, yeah.
Cool. So it's not like a fresh
No.
scar. No. Okay. Cool. Never mind.
Yeah, that's no one experimented on me. That I did that myself.
As you start asking these questions and stuff like that, Sean, you start feeling a bit woozy yourself, like really tired.
Oh no. Have we got rooms here, or do I need to go to the temple to get my free room?
If you want a free room, you can try and get back to the temple.
Well, my background lets get room and food at any temple.
Oh, you mean like a temple here? Yeah, there's a temple here actually. You could try and apply them to well, it would work, but yeah.
I'll walk in and be like, "Daddy Lathander said, give me a room."
Just like mutters it.
So you just getting up and leaving whilst the rest of the party are here?
I can get you a room, Sean.
I'll stay until like everyone else is feeling tired as well.
Okay.
I'll battle through, but there'll be like over exaggerated yawn and stretching.
How much is a room here?
I think from before it was only like standard service. If you want a nicer room, it'd probably be a gold for a night.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Sean, do you want a room?
Oh, I can share a room with you, sure.
I was going to get you your own room. It's only cheap.
Oh, no. No, it's
only a
fine.
gold.
Everything will work out in the
The gold is quite
Alright.
good. Perhaps us boys share as well. Not that I
Besides,
haven't.
you're only going to heal me next fight.
I'll heal you regardless.
I mean, there is that.
So
I am.
You can share a room.
I'll just be like to you, Fidvan. Even though I'm textually, I'm technically neither sex now. Perhaps we stick together.
I believe that appropriate. Sure.
I have much things to ask about your people. And I'm sure you have many things to ask me.
I do indeed. I would like to ask you a few things as well.
The two nerds are bunking.
We both have our notebooks ready.
Oh well, and just as you say that, and I'm going to do a segue in a second, but there's a bot in the chat. Viewers on streamboo.com. Yay!
Yay!
A die bot. But yeah, so Sean's getting very tired and is like almost dozing off in the seat. Garzula's just like flat out on the table, looking like a classic drunk.
I don't need a bed. I'm just there.
You're just there. The owlbear's just like curled up around your feet, keeping you quite warm. So you're doing all right.
Sleep in the inn with your owlbear as a pillow.
But then after like several minutes go past, this becomes quite odd. Are you? You've only had 2 drinks and you're feeling like really out of it. This one seems stronger than normal, and suddenly you're fighting to keep your eyes open and go out like a light. Which Fidvan, you're quite concerned about as well, because the alcohol certainly seems to be affecting you more than anybody else, but you've not gone unconscious yet. Ophelia seems fine.
Whatever this is, the gang gets fucking roofied.
I feel like that is the scenario, and it's granted, Garzula's too out of it to know, but yeah, a bit concerning.
Well, just like that, and to end it on such a dodgy cliffhanger, Fidvan, you eventually start feeling like really woozy, and you're like looking around, and at first you're like, oh, maybe this is just the alcohol. This is how alcohol works. But Dazan doesn't seem to be affected whatsoever, and he carries on asking questions as you slowly fall asleep. And Ophelia, you as well, being a seasoned veteran at probably drinking, feels a bit odd to be this affected by alcohol. You, shortly after Fidvan goes out like a light, slowly fade away into the darkness, not being able to fight how sleepy you are. And we'll leave it at that point where Dazan stands up and starts kind of like prepping the people, and a couple others, like just normal people that were in the bar a couple minutes ago, come over. And they kind of like grab you and start moving you away, leaving Garzula and the owlbear at the table. We'll zoom outside of the pub where the other 4 are loaded onto the back of a cart. And we see Dazan turn around, hand a little note to this tiny little flying snake, and then throw it up into the air so it can fly away.
You fucking bitch.
Wow. Don't forget who you live with.
Wow.
The flying snake, bro! The stealer.
Give us back our cauldron.
Hey, you might be going to the same place as the cauldron. But yeah, weirdly enough, Garzula was left at the table with the owlbear. The owlbear's probably also just...
So have I
out like
been
a light.
left alone?
Yeah.
So has everyone been kidnapped apart from me?
Weirdly,
Yeah, he didn't want you.
You'll
Oh,
probably
well, that's nice.
you'll probably wake
That's
up the next
racist.
morning.
It's a bit.
When you look at the rest of the party, how is that racist? Like everybody's completely different.
Well, none of us are green.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Racist against half-orcs.
There's a silver one, there's a blue one, there's a kind of greyish one.
Yeah, green's just that
Sorry, but-
shade too far. That's what
How
it is.
does it make sense to like kidnap the daughter of a fucking god, a dragon princess who's been collecting dragon scales and getting stronger and stronger like every day, and
You
some
root
weird
for
guy
that.
from another dimension that just like kills everyone with his mind?
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how much of that Goop Man knows.
He also, after seeing you, maybe just thinks you're more valuable, and Garzula's like,
Trash.
yeah, just leave her behind.
Wow.
Wow, it's because she's part orc, isn't it?
No, it might be because she went out first. It was like, obviously, like, well, she went out too easily. No point stealing her.
Wow.
Biggest flaw to the plan: the only person you leave behind is our best tracker.
You wouldn't know it from
Like,
the
she's
rolls.
gonna Liam Neeson his ass.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, there might be a reason why he left her. There might be a reason. I'm sure she can figure it out.
Maybe. Well, we'll find out next time on Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, brought to you by the Duck and Raven. Well, that was probably the most horrendous outing ever. Well, actually, I should probably do some announcements here, shouldn't I? Because soon we're doing some fundraising for Calm and the Jingle Jam. So watch this space for that. That's happening 1st of December to 14th. If you want to support us, we got merch at spreadshirt.com/the Duck and Raven, where you can buy your.
I'm currently wearing one.
Yeah, but not that you can see it. But now you can get Rat Daddy shirts. If you really
Best
want.
character in this campaign.
Seriously, the only person that's bought stuff so far is Pete, and now his money is just sat there waiting to be dispensed because it's not enough to cash out.
Oh,
We need to buy more. I was just saying the other day I need a replacement because I've worn the shit out of this one.
Let me know. I could sort something else out. Anyway, the last announcement, and probably the best announcement, is that Duck's getting hitched. He's finally asked the question, and Nat, for some reason, said yes.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
we don't get it either, but here we are.
Like to drink as well.
I said no, I
In
would
real
have to find
life.
somewhere else to live.
Yeah, well, there you go.
She gets the Garzula treatment.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I gotta press that as well. Wait, clapping. The clapping.
I might also steal your episode title. I was going to call you Fidvan then, but you're Andres now because you're not the character. The gang gets roofied.
If you want.
Although that might just spoil the entire episode if I put the episode title as that.
Nah, I would do it anyway.
The gang gets roofied, and then they're like watching it like they're just talking to the speakers. What the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed.
Oh, never mind. I'm trying to think of something clever. It'll come to me.
As we end the recording. But yeah, say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Where the goop?
Beware the
Goop
goop.
dispenses merch.